Welcome to the Papa Rock Stars podcast with Anya Bohm, where we talk about all things paparazzi, team training, suggestions, interviews with elite leaders, and more, all to help you grow and explode your paparazzi accessories business to rock star success.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Papa Rock Stars podcast. My name is Anya Bohm, and I'm your show host. Today, we're going to be talking about staying out of Facebook jail. Have you gotten thrown in Facebook jail? It seems to come on without warning and makes it so you can't post in groups, send messages or friend requests, or sometimes even post at all. Let's talk about how you can avoid going to jail. Before we jump into that, don't forget to head on over to the website at paparockstars.com/Facebook-jail, and that is where you're going to find today's show image. You'll find all of this call typed out for you so you can highlight and mark, make notes, all of the things that you need to do on that. You can also share that with your friends and with your team members. So again, that website is paparockstars.com/Facebook-jail for this particular episode. The show images that are available for you today, there's actually two. One of them is a girl, kind of a cartoony looking girl, but really pretty. And she says, to bling or not to bling? Is that even a question? With the paparazzi logo. Really cute one. You're going to want to grab that. The next one, it says, I party on Facebook with the paparazzi logo. And then it says, let's party. You can get some free jewelry. So something that you definitely need to be using if you do Facebook parties, right? So let's go ahead on over and grab those. Again, paparockstars.com/Facebook-jail is where you're going to find those particular images, or in our image archives as well. Okay, let's jump into today's training. So first, let's talk about what Facebook jail actually is. If you've been there, you totally know what it is. But if you're new to paparazzi, maybe you haven't experienced the joy, that's in air quotes, of Facebook jail yet. Facebook jail basically locks you out of one or several of the features of Facebook. The most common is posting in your groups, friend requests, sending messages, or sending friend requests. Usually you're going to get a notification from Facebook that you're unable to do one of these things or several of these things, or you might also get an email. The length of time you're in jail for depends on your crime and if you've been put in jail before. Sometimes jail lasts for a few hours, sometimes even a few months. It just totally depends on Facebook and their algorithm, which is constantly changing. Jail in real life or on Facebook is no good. So let's talk about some of the things you can do to avoid jail time, at least on Facebook. Number one, don't be spammy. So before we talk more about not being spammy, let's talk a little bit about what spammy is. Spam can be a lot of things, including some canned meat, right? It can be posting too many places with the exact same message. It could be posting a slight variation of the same message, but in one place repeatedly. It can be posting all the time about your business opportunity or your sales. It can be copying the same message other consultants are using and posting that. It can be mass messaging people with the same message. Bottom line, it's something that is overly done and overly unpersonal. Think about when you go and get your mail. What do you usually get? If it's anything like me, it's a bill, ad, credit card application, another ad, and maybe, if you're lucky, another piece of junk mail like a magazine or a flyer. Is that fun to get? Not really. You can even tell in my voice when I'm talking about it. It is not something that is exciting. It's more annoying and irritating. It's not something you want, you even ask for, and usually you don't even inquire back about it. It just goes right into the trash can. Online, people are a little bit more choosy about what they just throw away. That's in air quotes. Sometimes they're just going to scroll past a post or two, but if you continue doing it, your friends are going to get irritated and it's going to happen quick. Soon enough, they're going to report it as spam, or they're going to just unfollow you. Or if you're posting in groups repeatedly, a group member could also report you as spam. Either way, you're wanting to attract people to your business, and being spammy is going to do the exact opposite. So how do you avoid being spammy? Listen on, my friend. Number 2, one profile per person. Now, I know there's a lot of different opinions on this particular piece of advice, but let me explain my position. Facebook terms and conditions that you agree to when you join Facebook, they state that there is only one profile allowed per person, not per email address. So if you are discovered running 1, 2, or 12 profiles, Facebook will not put you in jail. They will just delete all of them. If you are building a business on Facebook, you will lose all of your parties, all of your contacts, all of your messages, everything gone. For all of the profiles, they can connect back to you. It's also super confusing to your friends and your family and your team. When I search someone that has several profiles, which one should I friend request? If I need to send them a message, which profile do I send it to? I can't tell you how many times I've sent a message to someone on the wrong profile and they're like, oh, don't use that one. I don't use that one. Use this other profile. It's super annoying and it's super confusing. So I stand by the rules of Facebook. I only have one profile. It's better to play by the rules than to be sorry. I have never made a second profile, and I have not yet, knock on wood, ever been put in Facebook jail either. So by following these simple suggestions, your one and your only profile is going to be all that you need, okay? Number 3, don't forget to be you. Facebook really, really wants personal profiles to just be that, personal. It's okay to post about your business, but try to add a personal element, like have a picture of you bagging jewelry orders. Take a selfie of you in your new favorite piece of jewelry. Or if a box gets delivered by your UPS man, post a picture of you holding your box and how excited you are and be like, every day is like Christmas. That's adding that personal element to it. Those kind of posts show you and your business, so they're not going to raise as many red flags. If you want to post something that is more business than personal, try to do it a 9-to-1 ratio. 9 personal, 1 business. Your friends will still love you, and guess what? So will Facebook. Number 4, posting in groups. Posting in groups, whether it's your sales groups, yard sale groups, etc., is a fantastic way to grow your business. First, never, ever, ever, ever add someone to a group without permission. Let me say this again because it is important. Never add someone to a group without asking and receiving permission first. It's tacky, okay? People hate it. The only exception to this rule is if you first make an event, like for a party, and then you're adding the people that want to come to the party into the party group, like your VIP group, for like a live event or an online event. When they RSVP that they are going in the event, it is a way of giving their permission to add them into the group. Just be sure that you put in the event description that the actual event is going to be in the group with the link so that they can join if they want to, but that they also know the rules. They know what's going to happen. Okay, so posting in groups. To truly avoid some serious jail time, do not post graphics or pictures that a lot of other consultants are posting. A great example is when Paparazzi Corporate sends out their emails. Sometimes they have an amazing graphic in those emails. It's beautiful, or it's a really cool announcement, and you just want to share that with everybody right away, super fast. Don't do it. Do not save that image and then post it right to your group. Even if you only post it once, if 30,000 consultants post the same picture within 24 hours, Facebook is going to see it as spam. Make your own collage, make your own image, and then post it. Groups are seen as more of a community by Facebook. They really don't like people doing a lot of business in them. I personally have several groups for my team, for my sales groups, and I love them. Be sure to post things in those groups that get the interaction up, like games and contests, and keep the conversation going. Facebook wants it to be a conversation. Number 5, posting on pages. Another way around this is to post the image directly to your fan page and then share it in your group. So like that email that we just talked about, a big example of this was when Paparazzi released the Encore pieces in 2016, February 1st. Everybody got that email. Everybody jumped online and wanted to share that with their customers. It was a great promotion. The next day, 90% of Paparazzi was in Facebook jail. because so many people posted that same image. Okay, if you post it first to your page and then share it in your group or your team page or your personal profile, it's going to be better. And I'll explain why. Let's look a little bit more at pages first. Facebook created pages for businesses. It's expected that you're going to post things on your business pages that are less personal. If you must post one of those images like you got in an email and you have no way of making your own, or you can modify it first and then post it to your page, then that is the place to post it, on your page. The offending party, in air quotes, is the page, and it's not you personally. So even if the post is removed, you will not be put in jail as a person. It should make it so that you are able to more freely post in your groups, okay? Kind of a buffer. Pages are an excellent place to upload your albums for sale things, like your items that are for sale, necklace album, ring album, or blues or purples, however you work it. Even if you're going to post that into your sales group, post it on your page first and then share it into your group. Since the post originated from your page, it's not seen as you personally being spammy. If you do load albums to your groups once a week and then take them down, or I put them up and down for parties, Facebook, after a while, they're going to start seeing you as spammy because you're uploading the same content again and again and again. They're going to flag your albums. So use your pages as like a gateway to post into your groups. I know it's a little bit of a hassle, but it is so much better than being unable to post into your groups for a week or two or a month and losing out on your sales or even parties because you aren't playing by Facebook's rules. Number 6, yard sale pages. These are a great place to find new customers and potential consultants, but there are a few rules that you need to remember as you're posting in yard sale groups. First, follow the rules. Be sure that you read the group rules before you're joining and then check them out again from time to time. If they sound super serious about no MLMs or no business posting, keep looking for another group to join. Second, when posting into groups, do not post the same thing again and again. Recently, my 5-year-old and my 3-year-old have been telling knock-knock jokes. They know one joke. They tell it again and again and again. And just when you think they're done, they tell it again. I am so tired of hearing the same joke that I even tried to teach them another joke just to get a little variety. Did it work? No. Do not be like a 5-year-old that only knows one knock-knock joke. Keep your posts interesting and vary your content. Third, be respectful of the group and the members in the group. Don't post every single day or even every other day. Remember the knock-knock jokes? Even if my kids knew 5 or 10 different jokes, if they were telling them every day at 10 a.m., I would get pretty tired of it really quick. By spacing out your posts, you're reaching more people and you're showing respect for the people in the group, and that you're not going to be that pushy salesperson, but that instead you will respect them as a person, as a community. This goes a long way with people who are seeing you for the very first time. Fourth, do not sell individual items in yard sale pages. If someone comments and wants to buy a specific piece, take the conversation out of the group and into a private message. While selling in yard sale groups is not against Facebook policy, it is against paparazzi policy. So that is something you also need to be aware of. Number 7, images and graphics. There are a lot of great images and graphics available for you to use. In fact, we have an entire section of our website dedicated to images that are free to use and have been made just for you. In the notes on the website is the links to all of those. They're broken down by category so that you can find exactly what you need. Be careful about using images that a lot of consultants are using, especially if you're posting them around the same time. This is just like we talked about before in the sections about posting in groups and posting on pages. Make your own image up if you want to share about a paparazzi special. It is important to be different and to keep things fresh so that you do not look spammy. Another word of warning, some images made by consultants who they grab the images from places that are not allowed. They're copyrighted. There are consultants who have been sued for using copyright protected images. I know it sounds scary. So just be careful where you use images and where you get them from. The good news, all of my images are made from Creative Commons licensed images and modified by myself to be simply amazing. So in English, that means that I do my homework and I try my best to make sure that all of my images are safe to use in marketing your business. Number 8, messages. You may have seen Facebook already trying to protect you from someone sending you messages. It's called the filtered messages or message requests. A lot of times when you are not connected to a person, Facebook is going to filter that message and put it in a special place. They figure that if you really needed to be messaging that person, you would just be friends already. It becomes a big problem for you when you need to message party guests or customers who don't mind buying from you, but they don't want to be friends either. So to avoid this, be super sure that you need to actually contact that person and that your message is one that they're not going to mind getting. Do not mass send messages or use group messages to get parties, events, or to find recruits. Group messages, they get old really fast. If you've ever been part of a group message, it's super annoying. And it is a fast way to get flagged as spam. Number 9, friend requests. Just like sending messages, sending a bunch of friend requests all at once is going to get you thrown in jail. Request people you actually know in real life first, and then as you want to connect with like other consultants or team members, either let them send the request or only request a few at a time. Keep in mind that Facebook for your business is more like a marathon and less like a sprint. Build your business a little bit every day. Reach out a little bit every day. The habit of being consistent and working your business slowly but regularly will be what sets you apart from the crowd. For the resources section, I think I talked about it a couple times in the training, but I'm going to mention it again. I have the links to all of the images that we have available on the website. There's hundreds to choose from. They are amazing. They are ready for you to use. So be sure and head on over to the website and check that out. The show challenge for this week. What is one way that you can tweak what you're doing on Facebook so that you can possibly avoid some jail time? Start doing that today. It is super important, and you never know when Facebook is going to crack down again. Don't forget to head on over to the website, paparockstars.com/Facebook-jail, so you can grab all the notes, everything we talked about today, and let us know how you did on the call challenge. Thanks again for listening in. Have a rockin' week. Bye-bye.